So here we are in the MMO Star Trek Online, which is based in the Star Trek universe. I'm Lieutenant Highthorne of the starship U.S.S Trepidation. We're out to rescue this freighter on our first ever mission to save the Zero, apparently just to destroy the Orion ships, which sounds unusually aggressive for the Federation, but we'll see. I've only got the starting ship, I've only done the tutorial so far, so I can't guarantee that I'm going to be any good. So you see you can adjust the power outputs in your ship, the directions of the shield you're reinforcing. You can use different abilities. For example, we can open fire from here. Now, ideally we want to remove their shields and then use our torpedoes on them. It's not always quite so simple. Okay, it's unfortunately broken line of sight. We'll drain his shields. Then we'll try and use our more powerful shot to kill him. There we go. Now we can engage the second one. So as you can see, we're using like the phaser beams at the moment, because those are the starter weapons you get with the Federation. They have good arcs of fire, but their damage rate isn't that high. It's a bit of a disadvantage. Sounds a bit loud, so I think I'll probably adjust that down for our next mission. Come on, there we go. Unfortunately, explosions do hurt you if you're too close. As I demonstrated again. Fantastic. But oh well. We managed to get in position to scan. It's over there. Yeah. Ah, so we've detected elevated radiation levels, so we're going to beam over. This is my away team, which is basically all my officers I have at the moment. So because it's a standard Federation exercise to take your entire command crew over when you're checking out an enemy ship. Well, I guess it's not necessarily an enemy ship. I'm trying to speak to the chief. Okay, just gonna keep a lock on us. We're gonna beam down. I just wanted to straight beam out, but apparently I had to chat first. Away we go. Alright, so this is the freighter. So multiple life signs, but there are Orion pirates on board. We need to rescue the survivors. Don't know what this pause zone means. So this is the ground combat and sort of mission mode of the game, where you carry out the classic exploratory exercises of the Federation. Like if we go down to a planet or whatever, it'll all be in this mode. But generally it's just you go and interact with things. Sometimes you'll chat with people, and then you'll probably end up fighting someone. Okay, there's an ninja crewman. Could probably help them. We need a hyperspray of... This patient is showing signs of radiation poisoning. We need a hyperspray of hydronalin, which will take care of the symptoms. That's great. I guess it's because I'm a science officer. I magically know that. There's no sound for that for some reason. Bit weird. Can't get a lock. The radiation levels are too high. Have the survivors wait on the pad and she'll transport them as soon as it's safe. Go and wait on the pad. Off she goes. Okay. That's alright. We just need to find the hostiles. Can you go through this door? No. Okay, so this is the dangerous plasma leaks. We can handle this just with a bit of interaction. And bypassing them. There we go. Luckily all leaks can be solved with a bit of bypassing. So this is the combat mode. Unfortunately I haven't actually equipped a weapon. Oops. Oh well. Okay. Fine then. My crew members will handle it while I work out why I haven't got a gun equipped. Why is shooting not an option? I'm a bit confused by that. Normally you can just fire it. I've obviously messed up my inventory somehow by switching out that other gun. Well, this should be interesting. If I'm not allowed to use a weapon. It's okay though, my crew members can do all the fighting, I'll just do the talking and the bypassing. We'll sort that out next time. I guess my phaser's just not working. This is just ridiculous. Thank God for my crew members. Otherwise I'd be dead. I can apply the treatment at least. There we go. Go to the transporter room. Time to loot the freighter for some Klingon gag. Don't know why we want that. Okay, maybe I need to work out why I'm not able to use my weapons. Okay, available skills. Oops, so just use that. Fantastic. Bolt burst is the standard attack. Could do a cone AoE, that might come in useful. How do you remove things from this menu? My lack of experience is definitely showing, but at least I can shoot now. Probably because I switched the weapon out for a better phaser, so it disabled the ability temporarily. It's not a completely smoothly done game, but it's still not bad. Okay. We can run with shift. We are running along with our rifle. So we need to go and open one of these again. Here's an enemy. So the system is, if you flank or attack them from behind, you get a bonus to your attack. There we go, we were much more effective that time. Okay, quickly treat this guy. Fantastic. Okay. So, oh, no, I think the panel is in this room. There it is. Luckily the things to interact with have this glowing effect, so generally you don't get too stuck on most missions. Unless you happen to run past something really important. Any more hostiles around? Catastrophic failure is imminent, according to my chief engineer. Let's have a chat with the captain anyway. They hit an Orion ambush on their way to K7. They lost their weapons and took a direct hit in their engineering. Our warp engine's magnetic antimatter containment field failed, and they have no choice but to drop shields and use the power to stabilize the containment field. And as soon as the shields went down, the Orion's boarded. Okay. I'll help your crew. Should we not try and fix this? Or is it beyond my capabilities? Containment on the warp core is failing, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. You need to get your away team off as soon as possible. Okay, so I haven't got engineering skill, so I can't do it. So we have to run back to the transport pads. No, looks like there's another negative event. Okay, so apparently they'd rather die in a warp explosion than let me escape. That's great. They might not know, I suppose, that the warp core is about to go. I'm taking a lot of fire here. Okay. Well, it's quite easy with your away crew, able to do all the actual fighting for you. Oops. I need to move that somewhere else. Okay, there's some items to take. Could do with the take all button. So we've got some better armor. Shields. Shields. I guess when we run out of these, oh, that's quite cool. We've got some dual pistols. Let's go with them. And let's go with taking this guy off. Oh, that's good. I know the ship's exploding, but you know, immersion can be turned off for now. Could add our martial arts skills. Then I guess we can put the healing and the shield things, and probably put our armor on. I can put those in the end slots. That might work better for me. But for some reason that one just automatically went on there. There's no combination of shift, alt, or whatever which actually takes it off. I seem to have missed a crew member. When did that happen? Oh well, I'm sure it's optional. We can't save everyone, and I've got some cool plasma pistols, I think. Anyway. We could check the map and see where the missing person is. Apparently over there. Should I try and rescue that crew member? I suppose strictly speaking I should. Because we're the Federation. I'm sure it doesn't take a 7-man force of people to rescue one person. And I'm sure she could just go to the pad on her own and then receive treatment. Oh, I think I'm scanning her. That just looks so awkward. There's nothing to be done. But well, I got an accolade for it apparently. I think those are just like, you know, for your own amusement. Don't give you very much. So we're going to run back to the pad, teleport off the ship, and no doubt have to fight off the Orions. It's pretty dangerous for our first mission in Starfleet, after our training. After we got our own ship. But I guess it was pretty easy. My crew handled everything really. Go to the transporter room, we'll be right behind you. Scanning. Are you ready to transport? The Zero's radiation levels are returning to normal. I don't know why that would be. Survivors on the transporter pads. Get these people off the ship now. Fantastic. Be nice if they beam us off the ship, if it's about to explode. But I assume they did. Well, those guys made it. Well, we have them. I haven't turned off voices, so I don't know why they're not speaking. Sensors detect more Orion ships on the way. We need to get back at it. Okay. No. I guess I have to use the transporter pad because of the radiation. It's a bit annoying. Guess we can have a dramatic pose moment. They don't normally run around when they're being transporters. Okay, let's check to make sure everyone's made it aboard. More Orion ships inbound. We need to get back to the bridge. Beam up to the ship, even though we're already on the ship. The missions are still pretty good, even if they do have their moments of bizarreness, like there where we beamed up to the ship. Okay, I have no idea what just happened. Are we going to do this mission again? What? Well, that's ruining my immersion. I'm going to rescue the people on the Zero again. Why not? I guess I'll cut this bit out and we'll rescue them again. Maybe it's one of those time loop episodes. Let's see if we can do it better now I actually have the ability to fight. So, which way are the hostiles? First of all, I guess rescue the crew members. Scan. Get message. Heal. It's one of those, you know, time travel episodes of Star Trek which don't make any sense. Yep. So I've done it all before. Yep. We did it last time, but things went horribly wrong. Some sort of cataclysmic event obviously took us out. We might get some new items though, if we fight them again, I suppose. One down. Cool. Okay, that one's a dead end. Which means I guess we can go through this one. If we get shot in the back, obviously we take flanking damage, which can be annoying. This one's back up. Get back to the pad. Double time. Let's get some more Klingon food while we're here. This time we got the sauce. So we got the sauce for our noodles or whatever it was we got. So it wasn't all a loss. Oh yeah. Even though I travel through time, I don't always remember what I need to do. Let's bypass. It sounds like something bad happened whenever it does it, but it's really just open the thing. Okay, more hostiles in here? No, but there is an injured crew member. Oh, there are hostiles. Cool, I'm getting shot, but I'll assume my teammates can handle it. He's back up. Back to the pad. A very strange alien species on this ship. Bypassing. We've done it! Hooray! Captain, we need to do... Yeah, I know. Antimatter failure, etc, etc. Come on, we have to get back to the ship. Oh no! Orion people. Now I guess we need to take the transporter instead of teleporting. To have to take the turbo lift instead of the transporter to get to the bridge. I think that's probably our mistake. My shields are failing. Oh, now they're fine, apparently. It's okay, we can take them on. Oh, we didn't get tons of items this time. Okay. Need to get to the transporter. Red alert. Boom. Go to the transport room, we'll be right behind you. This time we will be. Don't know why I do this tricorder thing. Chief, are you ready to transport? The radiation levels are returning to normal. Is that like a bluff? Because they clearly aren't. Away they go. And after them we must go. Yeah, so it's probably my mistake beaming out instead of going to the bridge on the turbo lift. You'd thought in an emergency it'd be quite easy to just, you know, teleport us onto the bridge using the transporter. No, we need to be back on the bridge. Why can't you just beam me onto the bridge? Oh, guess it's like regulations. Obviously Starfleet regulations become more and more extreme as the series has continued. And so now like we have to use a transporter room. And we have to chat with the engineer every time we arrive. Awaiting, prepare for emergency transport. Now that sounds like we should be transporting to the bridge to me. But whatever. I'm using the turbo lift. Okay, it seems like that was the right choice. Oh, it's the Orion captain. Leave now if you know what's good for you. We're taking the ship, her crew and her cargo. Azura and her crew are under Starfleet's protection. Okay, we're going to have to fight whoever this is. Okay, they're already hitting us. Oh. Not that tough, actually, to be honest. we get the shields off this guy. Oh wow, that was not so bad. Oh, I didn't even see that guy at all. Let's put our engines in reverse. Power to forward shields. If I'm slightly side on, I can use both the phaser banks on the front and the back. Here we go. That was a solid hit. Wow, this battleship actually does take a bit of pounding. They are struggling. Didn't really time that perfectly. Okay, we didn't get hit. Whew. We have to transport the captain to safety. Boosting containment. Ooh. We have her. Ah, so we saved her from her cataclysmically destroyed ship. So mission accomplished. We completed Act of Defiance. So that can go on my Star Captain's log, and I can head off for my next mission. And away we go. For our next mission. Come on, there we go. Unfortunately, explosions do hurt you if you're too close. As I demonstrated again. Fantastic. But oh well. We managed to get in a position to scan. It's over there. Yeah. Ah, so we've detected elevated radiation levels, so we're going to beam over. This is my away team, which is basically all my officers I have at the moment. So because it's a standard Federation exercise to take your entire command crew over when you're checking out an enemy ship. Well, I guess it's not necessarily an enemy ship. Or whatever, it'll all be in this mode. But generally it's just you go and interact with things. Sometimes you'll chat with people, and then you'll probably end up fighting someone. Okay, there's an injured crewman. Could probably help them. We need a hyperspray of... This patient is showing signs of radiation poisoning. We need a hyperspray of hyronalin, which will take care of the symptoms. That's great. I guess it's because I'm a science officer. I magically know that. There's no sound for that for some reason. Bit weird. Can't get a lock. The radiation levels are too high. It's not always quite so simple. Okay, he's unfortunately broken line of sight. We'll drain his shields. Then we'll try and use our more powerful shot to kill him. There we go. Now we can engage the second one. So as you can see, we're using like the phaser beams at the moment, because those are the starter weapons you get with the Federation. They have good arcs of fire, but their damage rate isn't that high. It's a bit of a disadvantage. Sounds a bit loud still, I think. I'll probably adjust that down. I'm trying to speak to the chief. Okay, just gonna keep a lock on us. We're gonna beam down. I just wanted to straight beam out, but apparently I had to chat first. Away we go. Alright, so this is the freighter. So multiple life signs, but there are Orion pirates on board. We need to rescue the survivors. Don't know what this pause zone means. So this is the ground combat and sort of mission mode of the game, where you carry out the classic exploratory exercises of the Federation, like if we go down to a planet. So here we are in the MMO Star Trek Online, which is based in the Star Trek universe. I'm Lieutenant Highthorne of the starship U.S.S Trepidation. We're out to rescue this freighter on our first ever mission to save the Zero, apparently just to destroy the Orion ships, which sounds unusually aggressive for the Federation, but we'll see. I've only got the starting ship, I've only done the tutorial so far, so I can't guarantee that I'm going to be any good. So you see you can adjust the power outputs in your ship, the directions of the shield you're reinforcing, you can use different abilities. For example, we can open fire from here. Now, ideally we want to remove their shields, and then use our torpedoes on them.